Hey, Turks and Tessin, welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, Jay Biggs. Jay Biggs in the house. What's up, Big? Yes, sir. I see you in the chat, man. I'm trying to figure out how the screen is displaying with this OBS over here. I appreciate you for joining me. I guess I got two different chats going. This one on my screen and this one here. RIP in the house. What's going on? Happy Friday to you guys, man. Late night, man, with your boy Swizzy, man. Appreciate you for joining me. Whoa. I'm not too prepared. This is really a test thing. It's getting late. I've been over here with this computer all night, bro. Kind of. I formulated that. I don't know if you can see it, if it's coming up in the chat, but I put that together. I'm working on a couple of things. So I didn't come here to see that. You didn't come here to see that. You came here to spin and win, right? Put a one in the chat if you came to spin and win. If you're here to win, let's spin it. I need somebody to give me a number 1 through 12 real quick. Whoa. See if we can zoom in on that winning number for you. Uh-oh. Anybody guess? J-Biz, you got any, what you think? Got a 5 over there? It's looking like a 5 back there. Number 8. If there were only 8 days in a week. But glad you guys can join me tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? I was just working over here doing some editing and stuff, and I said, well, I'm gonna just go and try to bring this thing to you. I'm streaming on. I got my live stream going. It's recording, so if you're watching me on a replay, I hope you enjoy the video. If you're in the live, do me a favor, hit that like button. Yay. So I'm not really the best at this whole doing it, editing. I just, I gotta get really familiar. It's been a long day. I've been trying to do this all day. I've been working on this all day, and I still don't think I got it to where it's how I would have liked. But I'm even though I'm not unprepared, I'm showing up. You feel me? So, uh, so there might be a couple things over here that I can do. Let me see. Switch it up. But hey, it's been a long week, so how everybody doing? How you guys doing? There's 5 guys in there right now. 5 guys and fries. Right? Burgers and fries, 5 guys. Sweetie, I'm good, Jay, man. I can't complain, man. I appreciate you for joining me, bro. How you doing over there in was it New Zealand? New Zealand in the house. Jay Biggs is from the New Zealand. How's it going up there? How the ladies treating you, Jay? I don't want to get you in no trouble. Jay usually wake and bake. He wakes and bakes. I don't know if you guys can see my screen. I'm trying to share with you. Let me see if I can flip it. If I'm doing streaming right, I mean, it's the way you stream, and you can share your screen and stuff. So I appreciate it if you're able to see my screen. Please let me know. Hold on. Maybe I need to do this here. Oh, Jay Biggs right there. Can you see that? Oh, my man right there. There you go. Hold on. See if I can share this right here. Am I sharing the joint? There you go. Is that you? Jay Biggs, that's you? Mr. and Mrs. Earl. Tell Mrs. Earl I said, what's up? Still working on the audio, Jay, so you gotta give me a minute. Let me see if I can pull you up over here in the audio. I don't even know if you can see this, but I'm gonna have to go back and check it later. It does say I'm live streaming over here, so you should be able, that screen should be visible to you guys. Unless I need to unlock it. Well, I think it did play either way. But anyway, I get some more people in here, and you know, we might take another spin. We're gonna spin the block. You know what I'm saying? Let's spin the block. Somebody put a number in the chat, man. 1 through 12. I mean, I don't have nothing to give you guys right now other than the love that I come to you with all the time. But 1 through 12, I'm gonna shout you out. Let's spin the block, man. Shout out to you if you get the winning number. And I'm really curious to know if you guys can see my screen because it's supposed to be streaming over here live. It says my audio stopped. Hey, I got some good news too for y'all, man. I want to share the good news with more than 2 people, though. You know what I'm saying? So we wait for some more people to pull up. Anybody pick a number? Can you pick the right number? 3, 2, 1. Pick the number, man. I wonder why it's not playing.
Shout out to my peoples, my subs, communities. Shout outs to Mr. and Mrs. Earl. Shout out to y'all for coming through to my live and showing love. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Oh, you put a shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Earl. Okay, Jay.
Just want to do a shout out to my peoples, my subs, communities. Shout outs to Mr. and Mrs. Earl. Shout out to y'all for coming through to my live and showing love. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. want to do a shout out to all my peoples, my subs, communities. Shout outs to Mr. and Mrs. Hill.
Okay.
Thank y'all for coming through to my live and showing love. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Okay, I got you on a loop over here, Jay.
Got it, I want to do a shout out to all my peoples, my subs.
Yeah. It's important that you show love to the community, man. That's what it's all about. Jay Bays, my man out there in New Zealand. Big him up for coming into the live and shouting out. You know, his people, Mr. and Mrs. Earl. What's today's day? I know it ain't the 25th. Oh, see, he's at the 25th already because I think, you know, they're over there an hour. They're not an hour before us. They're a whole day before us. His timeline say July 25th. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's overseas, so shout out to him. They over there, man. Jay Big, shout out to you, man. I appreciate you for coming in. I just saw him just a minute ago in the chat. Was that him? Yeah, over here though, on this chat. See, I got two streams going, I guess, with YouTube and with the other thing over here. So I said I got some good news, man, right? I saved a lot of money on my car insurance. Shout out to you if you save money on your car insurance. All the people saving money on car insurance is in the building. I just let it lapse. No. I told him I'm not paying it no more. So I saved all the money. You won't get a dime. No. So I went to court today because, I had a ticket and stuff because, one of the cars that I was behind the wheel of didn't have no registration and it didn't have no insurance. So, I said, that's not my car, sir. I mean, I was just driving it. It wasn't stolen or anything, it was just, it didn't, they asked me to drive. I got behind the driver's seat and stuff. So it's like, all right. He said, I'm gonna throw it out. He threw it out because the ticket was like $200 something. I was like, yo, I can't pay this. So that's the good news. I went to court today, and lo and behold, man, that man was looking out for me. I just got paid. I wasn't trying to get that to the clerk's office. He's kidding me. Screw the clerk's office, right? I had to come up with something fast when I got in there. I said, I know what I tell him. I tell him I felt like I'm the victim. They set me up, told me to drive. And this ain't my fault. And they basically let me go. They said, okay, you good. I said, don't come back, Swizzy. I said, don't worry, I won't be back. Don't worry, I will not be back down here. Wow. And other people in court probably gonna try and use my little what I said. They're gonna go up there probably try to say the same thing I said. There was some people up there with the same situation before I got up there. And one lady, she just kept standing there like, what you want, a continuance? He was like, we gave you a continuance. We gave you a continuance. This is another continuance. You have to get in front of the judge now. And I was like, and so I started thinking, like, what I'm gonna tell these people when I go up there. I want them to throw my case out, or at least reduce it down. So you gonna say, did you get the car registered? I said, it ain't my car. No, it wasn't my car. Why would I go register? I was driving it, but it's not my car. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they set me up, man. I had a license. They tell me to drive, and I get pulled over. I'm like, damn, man, this is some bull. The people in the court start laughing at me telling me. He said, "Well, I'm gonna let you go." He said, I'm gonna throw it out." He said, "Don't come back." I said, "Don't worry, I won't be back." You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. So that's the good news, man. So yeah, shout out to you if you save any money on car insurance because you don't have a car. I'm saving money. I got a vehicle. And I told him, I said, I'm gonna be straight with you. I told the man, I said, I'm gonna be straight with you. I bought the car, but I bought it for, somebody else. And that's their responsibility after I paid for the car for them to get it and have it registered and insured. I said, I paid for the car. I said, but that's not my car, son. I was just driving it only because I called for a ride. They came and got me. And then they was like, you feel like driving? I was like, yeah, all right. I'm thinking, they doing what they got to do, handle the car and it's insured and registered, you know? Well, it wasn't. So I told the man, I said, that's not my car. He said, well, did you? I'm not going to register and insure that car. It's not even mine. So he's like, case dismissed. I said, thank you. He said, don't come back. I said, I won't. He said, don't be driving people's cars. I said, don't worry, I won't. I'll call an Uber next time. So they threw the case out and I skipped out of there. I was happy. So we got a few people in here right now. Look, pick a number you can spin. And I mean, I don't know what you're going to win, but I mean, I shout you out. How about that? Right? 1 through 12, you pick a number, we spin and win. But we got 12 people, and then we need 12 likes. Y'all hit the like button, man. I'm going to set it off. Y'all want to spin the block? I'm going to spin the block. Give me a number. Your lucky number. We're going to zoom in so you know I'm not cheating. Come on, in the chat. Hurry up, man. Don't do that, man. Don't cheat. Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Want to try again? I mean, I was the one that I was lucky today, so maybe my luck could rub off on you. Here's a joke for you guys, okay? You know how they say if bird craps on you, that's good luck, right? You ever heard that saying? Get that bird crap on you, that's good luck, right? It's supposed to be, that's what they say. And don't nobody want, especially like you get your car washed and stuff like that. Just get your car. I was driving the truck, and I'd be keeping the truck clean, and power washing the truck all the time. My man's still up here. I gotta try to scroll some. And so that bird was the bird. The birds was coming, and it's like you just seen it. Like, oh, a bunch of birds. It was hitting cars. I'm like, oh shoot! And I guess I was lucky. I didn't get any of that crap on me or on the truck, bro. I was straight. I was straight. I was straight. You know. But I mean, I could have used a little bit of good luck. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, man, my luck ain't all that good right now. Man, ain't looking too good. Things is kind of crazy right now. I got buzzard luck. You know what I'm saying? My boy Tommy Fat Check. That's his favorite saying. I got buzzard luck. You know, he's screaming, hollering. He got bad luck all the time. I said, man, you got all that money, man. Ain't no way you got bad luck. He said he got buzzard luck. But I don't want no good luck like that where the bird got to do, crap on me. I take, you know how they say I'll take a little bit of luck. So it can get close, but it can't get on me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now it gets you like, whoo, that was close. Yeah, he almost got you, right? I'll take that. Far as having some luck, whatever, and that's been working for me so far. So I'm good with that. I don't need the birds to come and be, what I'm saying, letting it do what it do. I'm straight. Let me try to share my screen. Yo, can you guys tell me if you can see my screen? Hold on, I got some other comments in here. Okay, Haley. What's that mean? Hey, Haley, how you doing? Haley Hales. What's that mean? What does that mean? What do you mean? What does that mean? What? Buzzard luck? When you got buzzard luck, you ask them, what does that mean? Haley, pick a lucky number for me. And we'll figure it out together. 1 through 12. Oh, you're talking about the 530A account. Okay. Yeah, so and I'm glad you asked that because I got that in there because I want everybody to be informed about what President Trump has passed. Donald Trump made a account for all U.S. citizens born after 2015. No, I think 20. I'm sorry. Well, this is the thing, right? It's free money. It's free money, okay? And we don't want to miss out on free money anytime because they're giving money. They just passed these, with everything that's happening now, they have to get the funding passed, right? And they want to get money to fund a lot of things, like they asking for more trillions of dollars to continue, what I'm saying, the conflict that we're having over in the Strait of Hormuz. Then there's all kinds of more money that they're trying to get Congress to pass. One of the things that they passed was for all U.S. born citizens. If you're born and raised in the United States from the 2025, the date of 2022, 2025 to 2028, you that child, and then up to 18. Okay, it could be a newborn up to 18 years old, qualifies for it's an investment fund, right? So go check that out. I can give you some more information on it, but I just put that in the chat, so that everybody sees it, and just go do like you did. Look it up. Go look that up. You know what I'm saying? That's free money for you or anybody that you know that qualifies. All right, especially if you're a United States citizen. I know there are people here that are from overseas. That doesn't apply to you guys, but for the United States citizens, this is one thing that I think that this administration is doing that is on track. But people need money now. These are for the kids, and that's what going to be something for them later on. But it's never the best time to is now is the time to invest in the future, but people don't have money to invest. But it's never a bad idea, to go ahead if you have the money. But in this case, you don't even gotta have it. You just gotta be, born and raised in the United States. So make sure you look into it because they're gonna set up that fund for that child. So you want to make sure you can monitor that money. So when the child becomes of age, they are able to get it. You know what happens to funds that are federally funded and nobody takes it and uses it, goes back to the state, go back to the government. So do me a favor, hit the like button if you would. I appreciate you. So just let me know if you can see my screen because I'm trying to share my screen with y'all. I know I got this chat bot going. He's going crazy over here. I need to do something about the timing. But I've been practicing some of the editing tools, and that's what I'm trying to show off. I'm not trying to show off, but I mean, if you can't see my other screen, then you're not going to see it. You know. So you get to look at my handsome face, and you get to spin the block. So give me a good number, 1 through 12, man. You guys, man, I shout you out. That's the best I got for you tonight, man. With the spinning win, I have nothing to give away. I have, oh, so you can only see me? Oh crap! What is wrong? So something ain't right. Something ain't right. Hold up. Wait, hold on. Stop streaming. Stop streaming. Start virtual camera. Studio mode. How about that? How about now? How about now? We're in studio mode now. Can you see it now? The other screen? What? Oh man. Just me. Wow. Oh man. Let's back to the drawing board. All right. How about you can't see that either? How about that? See, this is the other thing. I am still working at it. See, look, I'm looking at. I got this chat right here. You know, you see these guys? They was in the chat. We're supposed to be live over here. You know, and I done put all this stuff up here together. I spent. Gibbsy, what's going on, Gibbsy? Gibby's in the house. Where you from, man? I appreciate y'all for hitting that like button. I am so sorry that you guys can't see my screen. I thought I had it all together. I don't know how. Set. Yeah. Well, I had it set up before. Hold on, my mic just went out. Welcome back because we back. I just spent the block, y'all. So my mic had went out, but I got it back. So I had it set up before, right? And I've been messing with the settings. And you know what? Hold on, let me do this for you right now, really quick. There you go. Bam. Haley. Haley, you've been supporting this channel. I appreciate you so much. So I just, went on ahead and did you the just due. You deserve it. You're a proud mod, one of my moderators. Haley's in the house. Hey. I gotta remember to do that too. I mean, I be trying to do so much. It's it's just I literally was here for like almost 4.5 hours. I had it set up, but I had to go live to make sure that I was sharing the screen, which I forgot to set up my other screen so I can see it. But don't worry, guess what? We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. All right. And it's been a long week, so I haven't been really live that much. You know what I'm saying? I've been kind of bit. Not. I mean, we all have lives and stuff like that. There's a lot going on and everything, and just like I said, I had to go handle some business today, and thank the Lord above, I was able to save face. Shout out to you if you're saving money on your insurance by not paying it. Shout out to you. I ain't paying it. Yeah. My truck is parked. I literally have not driven my truck in like I say 4 months. It's over at my job and I just left it there. They looking at me like, what's going on? I said, man, the gas is too high. I'm not paying the insurance. I'll take the truck home. I take the company truck home. Like 3 days out the week. Told him, listen, I'm trying to come up. Hold up, Haley, what you got? Hey, thanks, but I ain't time. You don't gotta. No. You gotta. You don't have to do that. This is basically just a show of support that I mean. You support the channel, so if you feel that there's a need to input or inject in any time when there's a conversation going on, you have the authority. There's other streamers streaming right now. You know it and I do. And that's what happens a lot of times. I be wanting to support guys, but I'm like, I can't show up everywhere. I can't be in too many places. I wish I could be in more than one place at one time. That would be cool. That would be real cool. I mean, not like I had a twin or anything. Like if I could be somewhere, that's what I'm saying. Like if there was more than one of me, we get so much done. You know, appreciate you. Yes, that's why I was in court today. So I paid. I figured out a way to get out of paying because if I didn't pay, I would have probably my license would have been a little. You know what I'm saying? They probably would have been trying. I came there with money. I didn't tell them that. I just was trying to, run game. Like I had the ticket in my hand. I know how much I was supposed to pay. I brought that with me, but I talked my way out of it. So they threw the case out, and I was like, yes. You know what I'm saying? I was glad, man. You think I did not go there to pay those people. That's why I said shout out to you if you're saving money on insurance, man. Well, right now, I'm gonna tell you what. It's getting ready to go into the holiday season, right? It's getting ready to go into two, and kids are going back to school 2 times of the year, you guys, that you got to be watching out. You're in Tennessee. I'm in North Carolina, one state over. Yeah, off I-40. Yep. So check it out. 2 times a year when you want to be careful out there. When the kids get out of school in the beginning of the summer, and when they get ready to go back to school. Those are the 2 times of the year you better believe them damn police gonna be pulling everybody over. They trying to stop crime. They trying to stop all that nonsense that might happen. They're trying to prevent things from happening, during the summer. And we just had a whole bunch of stuff that just happened over the summer that's just heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. I haven't reported on it and I ain't talked about it, but it's sad that during the summertime, but this happens every year. There's just, people lose this, oh my God. But 2 times of the year, you got to be very careful. Wear your seatbelts and everything. Now, the kids are getting ready to go back to school, and you better believe they're a priority. Their safety is a priority. So they're going to be pulling everybody. They're trying to get all the criminals. Bench warrants are coming out, right? You have warrant all year long. They're going to try and get you before the holidays. I know the system. Believe me. Look, my wife's uncle was a bail bondsman. you know, he was a bail bondsman. So we know what time of the year to go get them dudes when they could, when they catch up with folks, the long arm of the law, right? And it's just not them. It's traffic cops. They're gonna stop seatbelts. Your tags ain't right. Shit, they'll pull you over if you look like you got a flat tire. DOT will. So I would be careful if I were you. And make sure you got some money when you go down to the courthouse. If you don't got the money, have some game. Be able to talk a good one. You know what I'm saying? Get down there and talking good when in front of people in the courtroom. They might let you go. I ain't lying. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. Oh yeah, I got a wild. What is that? Wild bunch of people throwing me in style. So it's hard to remember the details of everyone. Wait, let me go back. Let me go back. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. The seasonal depression is real. Yes, it is. And people go into that during the winter months. Who run the ring like what? He said they come at you for everything and run a coke. Who run a coke and prostitute behind the scene? Oh, they yeah. Oh yeah. The ones that's coming down on you, right? Yeah, they are. Hey man, hey, I'm not even gonna listen. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I probably shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna say it. Nah, I shouldn't say it. Don't say it. I ain't gonna say it. But you're right. You're right. Behind the scene, they are running off. You know, you're right. You're right. You wanted something. Yeah, if you present, he said, if you present yourself good and talk like you know things, then they're good to you. Kind of. We need to collab and just talk. I think it would be okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed. I'll do that. We could do that. It's just how Johnny man, yeah, and then prosecute you in the same sense. Yep. You already know. It's the kangaroo system, man. It's a kangaroo system. Yeah, we act like we don't know. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's why you're right. You're right because that's why I would say nah. Maybe I shouldn't say it because as real as some of the things that I might speak, real is going to recognize real. I don't need to have to really say stuff, but I want to kind of say some things, but I can't be saying everything. Can't tell it all, you know. And it's just probably not a good idea to do that anyway, because you know, they say it's not what you know. Sometimes it's who you know, and then again, a lot of times it's what you know. And then if you know people, you don't want to talk about the people you know in a certain way. I'm not trying to use nobody to make a point, but sometimes you want to use examples, but certain examples or certain people, you don't want to use those people's name. You don't want to put them in. I ain't say nobody's name, but I don't want to put them into the mix, no kind of way. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing. Uh, if internal affairs are gonna get all up in your business, you know what I'm saying? Internal affairs is gonna get all up in the business. That's like the DOJ and them, and and all those other different. They got three letters and stuff that be their organization and stuff. They're gonna get all up in your business. What are you doing? What? You want my dog acts like she wants me to take her outside because it's probably she heard probably another dog. That's the thing he does. She climbing all on me like she want me to take her outside. I am really upset I'm not sharing my screen, man. Jay Biggs was in the building, man. Who else was in here? Hold on. Oh, the chat bot is. See, that's the thing. I'm live over here. Something ain't right, man. Something ain't right. I'm gonna get it right though. I'm gonna get my streaming back. I had it set. I messed up the settings where I could go live and show you my screen, but I changed some stuff, so I gotta go back and figure out what I did and what you know. That's right. Haley says we coming together, and they don't like that. They don't like it. Keep trying. We'll figure it out together. No doubt. No doubt. I'm learning. Uh, and the channel's growing. Like you know what I'm saying. This is just, I appreciate you all the. I appreciate all the support from the people that have recently subscribed. We over 700 subscribers. Um, we'll be to. I mean, I figure we'll be to 1,000 subscribers or 1,100 subscribers. Hopefully by the holidays. You know what I'm saying? So, um, but the channel is growing, and I appreciate the people that's been supporting me for um, this this period that I've been doing this. Like it's grown so much in the last year that I would not have even expected that, and I'm just trying to keep up with the growth. Like I need to get the channel a little bit more. Hey, I need to be more consistent. That's number one. I need to be more. But the reason you guys I don't come up here too often as often as I used to. 1,000 easy by the end of the year. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I'm just right there now, to close. You know, once we pass the 500 milestone, and then now 700, I said, wow, we'll be at 1,000. Subscribers. That's pretty awesome. In that period of time, like I didn't. I'm like, yeah, we back. I'm gonna spin the block one more time for y'all. Jay, pick it up. Yeah, so my lucky numbers always been 7. We got. Oh, look at that. Number 8. So close. So close. Close but no cigar. How about that? Close but no cigar. How about that? I don't smoke anyway, so I don't need the cigar. They're like, you lying. I don't. Actually, I'm coming up on 4 years non-smoking cigarettes, and I still got the pack. I quit with a full pack, and I still got it. Coming up on 4 years, man. Um, you said 7, and I said 9. Yeah, and we're in the 8, right? Me is in the middle. We meet in the middle, right? Hey, who is that? Just asking, what's going on? How you doing, Just asking? Appreciate you for joining me, man. Go ahead, hit the like button, man. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I'm glad you stopped in to show some love. That's what's up, man. Unfortunately, you can't see my screen, and that's one of the things that I did come up here tonight to kind of do a trial and error thing with. But don't worry, we're gonna get it. Hey, just asking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We appreciate you for coming in. Yeah, and thank you guys for hitting that like button too, man. That helped the algorithm push the video out, man. I mean, I'm trying to get these numbers up. The more likes, the better. The more likes, the better. And like I said, I appreciate you guys for stopping in here, I really do. Um, but for being Friday, you know what I'm saying? I have no complaints whatsoever. Um, um, I escaped the clutches. I escaped the long arm of the law. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to get up out of that courthouse with my money. I came down there to pay. I walked away with it all. I didn't have to give them people a dime. I was like, yes, can't beat that. You can't beat that. That's when you got the good energy. I came in the courthouse with good energy and with some money. You know what I'm saying? Today was payday. I had it on me. I had that thing on me. Right? Got paid today. I didn't want to give him nothing, but so that was a cool thing, man. That was really cool. So I have no complaints. Now, when it comes to my editing skills, that's a different story. I'm trying to keep up with the growth of this channel. You know. Well, let me see the comments. What you got? What you saying over there? What you talking about? You woke up today and got blessed after. Yes, it was a blessing because that was on my mind leading up. You know how you got a court date coming, right? And you were like, man, I need a continuance. You know what I'm saying? They just kick the can down the road, okay? You go there and stuff, looking for them to give you more time. The lady was up there. One lady was up there. I said she was up there just chatting. She done had all. She got all the time they was going to give her. They wouldn't give you no more time, ma'am. They said you got to see the judge now. You know what I'm saying? It was my first time ever there, ever the first time. I ain't never been in that courthouse or in that courtroom, and I ain't going back. They ain't gonna get me back in there. Justin says, Haley, all is well. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you are well. I hope all is well with you and your family as well. Just asking, well, appreciate you. So, yep, yeah. So, yeah, um, so yeah, that's what's going on, man. So I came here and said I'm gonna come on the live tonight, man. I didn't schedule it. I said I want to do something. I gotta come on here because I have not been being as consistent. Of course, I know, um, and I do apologize for that because you know there's been even the new subscribers that have just got me over that 700 mark. Like there's a lot of videos I know that they're could see that are older ones, but it's nothing like when you turn them notifications on. And if I come on, you want to come in here and hit the like, or show some support. Um, by all means, you say Heather and I watch. We got the hookup. We're rolling it out. She said you're rolling it out. Hey, that's what's up. I mean, he got to pick his number. He got to get a lucky number, and hopefully, you know, eventually there'll be something I can give away. Just as it says, that's a throwback. That's the throwback. The spin and win game. The spin and win, right? That is a throwback. I had to bring it back. I had to bring that back. And so, yeah, I mean, once. Oh, you got the hookup. Oh, the movie. Oh, I got the hookup as a throwback. That is an older movie. You I can remember that one. Yeah, I haven't been to the movies lately, actually. Um, what was the latest? What was the latest movie that was any good? What was it? Didn't something just come out? The Michael Jackson movie. Everybody was talking about. MJ. I didn't even go see it, and I heard that they were giving Joe a rough time in there. The new scary movie. I haven't been to a movie theater, man. What was the last movie I went to see? It's been a year because I did go with my daughters last year, but I don't even remember what the movie was. It was a scary movie. I don't remember. I hate scary movies, bro. Oh, it says just asking you make content. If I'm not subscribed, I'm gonna subscribe. Oh, my dog is cooking. Hey, watch out, man! What you doing? Watch out, puppy. Don't bark at me. If you make content, I'm gonna go check you out. Cause a lot of subscribers, I go down my subscriber list a lot of times, and the people have just I don't know, they have the account on YouTube, but they do not have not even a playlist or no content. She's at okay, you're at 9K so okay, 9,000 subscribers. Wow, congratulations, good for you. That's what's up. I bet you it's pretty busy. That's a busy a busy channel you got. Well, I'm honored that you would even come over to my channel and check me out too. And so I'm gonna make a note of it too. Let me just write this down because I had written down some other um, people that I was gonna. I said I'm gonna go to their channels because I'll be writing this stuff down. Then when I tell you that I've been over here for hours and hours doing this editing with OBS, I had to go get a pad and a pen. I am one. I am the one that built the biker camper. Oh no! I know who that is. Yes, right. I see. I am subscribed to you. I am subscribed to you. That's who is that? What's it? Oh yeah. Now your name makes. Now it makes sense. All right. How you doing? How you doing? And you're over in I think it's you're in Alabama. Yeah, I subscribe to your channel. I haven't been over there in a minute. What you got going on now? What kind? MD Maryland, Mississippi. Okay, and I was MD. Now I know you're down in the sun. Okay, what you got going on now over there? I seen I was on your channel. I seen you got a lot going on over there. What you got going on over there? How's the weather? Well, yeah, Mississippi. You down in Mississippi? You said who? And you'll see this PFP. My hold on, I gotta keep up with this thing. Yeah, that's the neighbor. They right downtown from me. Remind. Well, well, I know you're going. I know you're going to do it right up. You're remodeling the bathroom. Look at that. He said, "Let me come work with you." Oh, the Lord said they doing it. What the? Haley, you bad. Haley, bad. Well, I know some people that are bad, that are worse. So, hey, where you over there eating? And then see, here's the other thing about it. No, I was, I was just about to get on my son. I'm not gonna say nothing to him. And so she is subbing up my yeah, yeah. Hold on. You're right. What am I doing? I'll tell you, I gotta remind me sometime and wake me up to what I mean, I should know better. Um, especially after I've already been on the channel, and she's doing a great job too. Yo, I tell you, when I watched that video and I saw what you did, I was like, wow, you had all the tools, you got everything. You make it do what it do. I said, look at this here. I love to see that. That's black excellence. That's black excellence. There you go. Yo, I think my mic went back out. All right. They about to run me out of here. Here come the police. Here come the police. You heard the siren in the background? you know, um, I'm sorry about that. Excuse me. Oh crap. So Tennessee in the house and Mississippi in the house. And then we had New Zealand in the house. And then there's a whole bunch of people in the bushes. Y'all need to come on out. Come on out the bushes. Um, yeah, I want to try to figure out, understandable, go get rest and sleep. Yeah, you working hard over there, girl. Just, just asking for a friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for coming and stopping by. You need to get rest. You doing a whole remodel job, and I don't know, man. You know you got the energy to go in there and see what need to be done, and then start the project. I know you're gonna finish it, girl. So you know, I go and see something, be like, oh, this look like too much work. Turn around, walk out there. I ain't doing it. I used to do a lot of stuff. I was a bricklayer. I've done a lot of stuff. I'm gonna post some pictures so you guys can see. You know, I used to be a union bricklayer. I've done a lot of stone and all kind of stuff. I ain't mixing nothing. Nope. I ain't mixing no cement. Nope. I don't even want to lift a brick no more and not even throw it. No, I don't want to do it. But you know, there's um there's a lot of projects that I would have loved to have taken on if I was 10 years younger. You're like, well, you look like you can still do that stuff. I know, I do. I look like that, right? I ain't doing it. I had a guy I was working with, and we were talking and stuff. I told him what I could do. He said, "Yeah, I just get you to do it." I said, "No, you won't." I said, "I'm not doing nothing. Man, you make me think this is, man." I shouldn't even told him I know what I know. Tell me he just gonna get me to do it. I'll go take it out my 401 up. I said, "Nah, man, I'm not doing that, man. Come on, man. Let's change the subject. Let's change the subject. Let's talk about the job. Let's not talk about no side work, because that's side work, and I don't even want to do this job. You think I'm gonna do some side work? I don't care what you be trying to pay. I'm good. I done enough laying bricks and mixing cement. You know, I said I wouldn't do it for nobody but for myself. So I don't even want to hang no blinds, no curtains. I'll leave that to you. You do it. But no, I'm just kidding. I mean, I love to do the landscape. I love doing landscape. I enjoy working to, you know, curb appeal. But, you know, the light stuff, you know, mulch, you know what I'm saying? Not no brick and block and no, 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 no. Mulch, you know. Um, I'll prune some trees or bushes and stuff. And it's just like you, too sweet, man. Yeah, she's real. She real people because I know she was real when she did what she did when she built that. For somebody, go check out her video. For somebody, for a female, and that's what really got me. This woman, um, and said it in a video. She was somewhere. She saw somebody that was in some need, and she was compelled, you know, to go and construct. She did construction. She constructed something that was going to be, you could call it life changing, because that and for what she did for that man, he was homeless on the street, you know, and that's life changing. She got him out the elements and the whole nine. So she put together something and then delivered it to the man. Go check that out, man. Her video, you gonna see. I'm like, that will caught me. I said, wow. You know, not just that she has a big heart, but she got a lot of skills. Them skills right there is what it is. Priceless. You know, she got the Midas touch. You got the Midas touch. She turned something. She gave that man a blessing that I know he wasn't expecting it. And neither was I. So by the end of the video, I was like, wow, I have to subscribe to her because I like to see that type of stuff. Yeah. And I wish I could do it too, man. I would give out, I don't think I won't do it, because the finished product is always, you know what I'm saying? What's the um that's like the icing on the cake, the best part. You know what I'm saying? That's the best part, the finished product. But to have the intuition and you know, the crafty um ability to be able to craft, because you're doing craftsmanship. She was, carpentry involved, and a little plumbing in there too. And I'm like, dang, you go, girl. That's what's up. It's just what I said. And I was like, I gotta sub to her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So no, you know, it was shocking that I was like, it's the finished product, bro. You're like, dang. But I know how that feeling is too, man, when you're doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um, Sometimes you got to walk away from things too, and that's just how life is sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get right, you know. Yeah, you got to trust the process, absolutely. And, but, um, along the way, it's, it's, um, it's, what do you call it? People might lose sight of the vision because you know what I'm saying, could be a number of things. Some projects take longer to get done because of, you know um, there may be a shortage of some supplies and stuff. um, I know if you got somebody working at your house, and see, I want people in and out. I don't want them to be there forever and long time, taking too long to do what they got to do and stuff. But when there's a shortage of a number of things. It could be a shortage of supplies. It could be a shortage of manpower. And then when you got somebody that's still trying to get it done, and they don't look at that. They look at chop chop chop. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's the attitude you got to have to be able to kind of you know, to to finish sometimes, just not sometime, all the time. It's don't just everything just ain't plug and play. I say that. Okay. And when you get into things, you gotta so you gotta improvise, you know, and you gotta make it work sometimes, you know what I'm saying? They say uh um what do you do? You measure twice and you cut once, right? So, and it's like, when you got a nail, you get two nails, one to use and one to lose. There's all them little sayings and stuff when you work in the trades and stuff. But getting it done is no better feeling than the finished product. And then for the customer, I used to do a lot of work and for people, and I used to be mad because I couldn't take it home with me. All that hard work and sweat I put into that job, I couldn't take it with me. It had to stay there with the people. So I was like, well, you know, the pay was what I walked away with, but they got the finished product. And a lot of times the pay is not what the finished product really warrants. People are trying to underpay you. But then when you're doing it from your heart, like she did, and did she put all that into it, I give her a lot of props for that. And she's still doing things. Look at you. Go, girl. You go with your bad self. Post up some pictures in your community post so we can see what you're working on. Yeah, before and after pictures. There you go. That's right, Haley. Always take before and after pictures because that helps to, you know, promote your skills and word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? But a picture tells 1,000. Picture is worth more than 1,000 words. You know, I have some pictures and I'm gonna post them up. A lot of times because it changes my narrative, but I've done a lot more than trucking. I've been done a lot more than trucking. Like this is commercial trucking chronicles. I'm your boy Swizzy. You see me in the truck every day, but before you see me in the truck, I was doing something else. It is what it is, but you know what? That's my tool bag. We all have them, and then we just gather tools as we go and learn. You know, and then as you journey as a journeyman, right? And you just out there as a craftsman, or you doing your thing, right? You pick up tools, but you've done. It's like you say, a jack of all trades and master of none. Trucking is something to be proud of. Yeah, we feed and clothe everybody, but truck driver appreciation week is coming up. And I plan to do something for I mean, I'm not going to go out there and be giving all these truck drivers something, let them know I appreciate them. I mean, but that would be the thing to do. But there's so many truck drivers out here. You got everybody from the, I mean, and let's just be clear. There's more than truck drivers that we depend on. You know what I'm saying? We got the mail carrier, we got the firemen, we got EMS, you know, we got the oil in the wintertime, the oil truck, right? You wouldn't be going nowhere if you didn't have that gas or that diesel. They're the truck drivers, but we can narrow it down to give them a little bit more appreciation and recognition, because a lot of times we just think about the truck drivers that are on the highway with a trailer, full of toys or full of food. There's people that's pulling, like the guys that cut trees down. They got to haul the tree, and I because I look it up, building material, flatbed guys, the wrecker. Once you tear the truck up, somebody got to come haul it off the side of the highway. You know, so but driver appreciation week is gonna be coming up, and I'm gonna do something for that. I'm gonna do something for that. Hold up, hell. Let me get to your comments in a second. Hold on. Yeah, it's a big risk. Every day we out here, it's a big risk, and a lot of guys don't even have no life insurance. You know that? They don't even have life insurance. A lot of them. Yeah, and the farmers. And the farmers, you're right. You know, I grew up around trucks. Hold on, my mic went out. I grew up around trucks, man. I used to play on them things when I was a little boy. So, and every year for Christmas, I used to get one of them little Hess trucks. My grandfather had trucks and stuff, right? He had his own truck. So every year at Christmas time, I used to get the little Hess truck that used to they deliver fuel. And I would break it every year, and they would give me one every year. Mm, They're out of my room, and they would give me one every year. I would get one every single year. My grandfather used to give me a little Hess truck, and then the lights used to work and all of that stuff, and I used to break it. I broke all my toys when I was little. I'm surprised I didn't become a mechanic. I would always take everything apart. Yeah, I took everything apart as a kid, man. But shout out to all the drivers, man. Appreciate what you do for the country. Keep us rolling. And a lot of us out there doing it ain't even making no money, man. Anyway, I look a lot of drivers out there. They just pulling freight. They just pulling freight. you know. He said the Tinker. Yeah, Old Souls. What he said? He said you want that old Wi-Fi, something else. He said, huh? I don't know about that. Well, it's getting late. It's after, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 1 o'clock, yo. I gotta get off this thing, man. I got neighbors. These people probably can hear me up here. They're probably like, he's up there talking to those people on the internet. These people are old, man. There's a lot of old people around here. Got me getting old too. That's cool. I ain't got a problem with it. I come out there, sit down and relax and talk to the people and everything. I don't gotta be doing too much jumping. I don't know. I don't do cartwheels no more. I don't do none of that. Yeah, I appreciate you too, man. I appreciate everybody joining me, man. You know, I've been up here a little longer than I expected, though. I was just gonna end it at an hour, so we're just over an hour. So that's pretty much the end of the show. Yes, Ellie. I mean, you have a good one. You be safe out there. Peace and blessings. Enjoy your weekend, and you guys can catch me uh in the next video. If you're watching this on the replay, you guys do me a favor, leave a comment. You know, let me know what you think about the live, especially about some of the things that we're talking about over here. Um, pretty much drawing a blank. It's getting late. Once it gets late, I start falling asleep. You know, I start forgetting what's going on. I get my mind start. You know, I'll doze off on you. See, they caught me on camera at the job sleeping. They put me right in there too. They threw me in the daggone group chat with a whole video of me sleep. Wow, wow. I went to war with that. I told them, I said, don't be doing that, man. You know, it screwed me up from night shift. I'd rather work in the daytime anyway. I don't want to work at night. Only time I go at night is if they actually really really need me, and it don't look like they need me because they ain't called me. Not since I was asleep, they caught me on camera. I said, man, Stefan, they're trying to scare me. Whatever. I'm going home. Look, it's all good. Y'all be safe out there, man. Have a great weekend, man. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment, man. I'm your boy Squeeze, man. I appreciate you for joining me. And we'll see you in the next video.